Okay, players, this is our video on the back four defensive line. And again, we use this to illustrate not just the back four, but really defending the width of the field. So this could be, again, illustrated with the midfield, again, illustrated with even our forwards putting pressure on their back four on how do we want to defend the width of the field. A couple main objectives we want to hit is maintaining our V formation. A lot of times people get confused saying we're playing a flat back four. We're really not. We're just defending the width of the field with four players, but we're doing a V supportive formation. Outside player, again, different than the 3v3 is now we have the very outside player, if on the weak side of the field, can get more of an attacking position, and then also making sure we're in a position to support midfield. So this video is going to be solely pretty much on just the defensive part, and then again staying behind the midfield. So let's take a look at a scenario here. So here we have our four defenders, and let's go ahead and have a couple offense out here. So let's put just four players out on offense, and let's bring a ball into the field of play. So when we talk about the V formation, meaning we're going to close in on the ball, and then what we want to do is have this player equal distance and this player equal distance, okay? So here we have this scenario here. So let me kind of draw in what we want to see. This player is, again, supporting the ball and also viewing his responsibility over here. This player, again, is supporting the ball and also his responsibility over here. Notice these are equal distance away. Notice they're on a diagonal, not straight back or straight sideways. And the same thing over here. So what we want to do is basically form a wall that guards the ball. Okay, so all three players are guarding the ball. Now again, this fourth player, what we're talking about is very outside line defense. He's going to slide in and again support this player. And again, we do this so if this player gets brought into this field of play to defend, and this player wants to slide in, then this person can slide over and help out. Again, we always want to help nearest to the ball. So let's put this player back in our V formation. And when I talk about V formation, here is almost like ducks in a row. So here's the lead duck, and notice we have a V going to the left and a V going to the right. Okay, so there is our wall of attack. Okay, so very simply, there's our flat back four into the correct position defending the ball. All right, let's take a look at another slide here showing the same thing. I'm going to bring in four players into play. Where'd they go? Let me bring back my players here and bring him up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to bring him into play. One player. Let's get this out of here. And bring in this player, and this player. Okay. As the ball is played to the inside, let's say this guy here, we're going to close in on the ball. Step two, support, so we're in between these two players. Likewise is here. And then this player is going to support behind. Okay. Notice this player is at least central. This guy's pretty close to middle of the field, not quite, but definitely defining the box there. Okay. As the ball is moved to here, we simply close out diagonally, close out to fill space, drop back. So notice we have this V again, like we see here. And this player is going to drop back as well. The guy furthest from the ball is going to have to move the most to get back to that position. So again, we have this V right here. Now let's go ahead and close out all the way to the outside player. Close out on the ball. So this guy wants to meet his player at the same time the ball gets there. Then this player is going to drop off. This player is going to drop behind. Notice he's supporting the middle field. Now this player, again, this is four players away. So we don't really have to be back in this V formation. We could be a little bit more up here as well and ready for attack. So if we do gain possession, we could swing, attack through here. Or if we have a long ball, go all the way through, then it's a little bit easier. Close out, drop back, and then level out. Okay, so we can have this position here. So notice we have at least 3 guys on the ball, 1 guy supporting the field. And again, this guy here can be not as far back. There's no need to defend back here when they have their offensive line up here. So we can hold our kind of offsides line if needed to be. Okay, so that is basically the foundations of the back line defense.